our honey farm over here, if you can even call it that. Does 3 beehives make a farm? I'm not sure, but either way, it's actually producing quite a lot of honeycomb. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I guess honey bottles or honey blocks, that's about it. Or more of these things. Oh, hello little one. You're cute. But it's actually making quite a lot. It's good going, that's for sure. So I think today there's a few things I want to get to. Primarily, let's get out the spyglass. Heading over to the village and just doing a few things over there. Nothing major. Just kind of improving it a little bit. No offense to the villagers, but it is a bit of a state over there. So we're going to be transforming it to some degree. Not really anything major, just a few little improvements here and there. I think they'll enjoy it. I think it'll look nicer from my base. Not that I can really see it, only just the tops of it, but I think it'll be a fun little project all around. And maybe, just maybe, set up some kind of villager trading setup. Nothing big and grand and overpowered, not at all, quite the opposite. Just, I might set aside some of the villagers with specific trades that I'm looking for. Because right now, basically every single one of them over there is a leather worker, and I could do with some other stuff, just from time to time. Now, I've come over here, which is the complete wrong direction, for a good reason, and that is to grab some fish. I'm hoping maybe, whilst we're over at the village, throughout the course of working on it, we might just stumble across a cat that we could tame. Always looking to get some more animals around the base, keep me company. And I don't have a cat yet, so it would be a welcome addition. Having said that, in all the time I've been over there, I don't think I've ever actually seen one, so maybe that village just doesn't generate them. We'll find out today. The cabin is looking really nice up there, I gotta say. It has definitely improved the view ever since we built that. Is that a cow next to it up there? Yep, it's a mountain cow. Nice. Yeah, looks good. I'm really happy with that. I think we'll just take a general stroll over to the village and see what we want to do over there. Hello neighbours. Sorry to interrupt you during that. How you all doing? Repopulating, I guess? We're trying to anyway. Not doing a very good job. Okay, yeah, it's maybe my fault, my bad. Yeah, we could touch up some things around here. I mean, just take a look at the pathway. It is all over the place. I could maybe introduce them to stairs. I don't think some of them know what stairs are. Just improve the slightest of things without having to change too much. Like, we're not going to tear down any of these houses or build anything from scratch. Just transforming it. The village is making iron golems though, so maybe we might see some cats. Now, I think just up this hill is a farm and nothing else. Yeah, oh, this is a good placement for a farm. Whoever built this, good job. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. Ouch. You guys stuck? Oh my lord. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Hello to half of the village that I've never met before. Would you like to come out? You know what, actually, bear with me. I will let you out. I just don't want to do it right now because, as you can see, there are some bad guys out here. So, excuse me, sir. I need to get in that bed. Okay, let's rescue these poor souls, shall we? Man, there's so many of you in here. Have I never noticed this before? I've been to this village like at least double digits. Steady on, let's not hit any of you with a shovel. Okay, you're gonna need more assistance than that. We're gonna need more than one way in and one way out. How far down does this go? God, there's like 10 of you here. This is why there are only leather workers, because half the village is in a hole. There we go. Welcome. Welcome to your village that I don't know if you've ever seen. They'll flush out eventually. We'll leave them to it. I wonder if they've breeded in there, or if they all fell in there to begin with. I would guess maybe like 2 of them got stuck, and then they didn't know what else to do, and they just made babies. Not sure why I'm looking in the chest like there's actually going to be stuff. Okay, so what are we going to need? Man, they're going everywhere. There's not enough workstations for them, I'm afraid. I think they've all been taken. So we're going to need some stairs. Actually, having said that, most of the houses already have stairs on them. So need these really. But we could get some cobble stairs as well, make the windows look a little bit nicer. Maybe even do like an outline of spruce on the stairs, or on the roof, sorry. Just so it's a little bit different and we have more than 2 blocks used. I think they'd appreciate that. Other than that, I don't really know. We'll just work on it bit by bit, I'd say. And we are going to neaten up this pathway, because this is one big mess. Like, I don't even know what all of these are meant to be going towards. Man, this place has got a lot busier. Well, we'll leave them to it for now. Head back home, grab some supplies. And then we'll come back and see if we can make some changes. We'll have to make sure I keep on top of sleeping. Otherwise, we are gonna have a bigger problem on our hands. And I do not have the supplies to cure all of them if something bad did happen. So we'll have to make sure we avoid nighttime at all costs. Because if one zombie gets into that village with how many there are at the moment, I don't think they stand much a chance. Might honestly be wise as well to borrow one of my horses. I feel like I'm probably going to be going back and forth quite a lot, so maybe we'll take one of them with us today. The question is, which one? Probably not the donkey that we took last time, because he was slow, and I think honestly, if anything, he slowed me down. But first up, let's just grab some stuff. Gonna need bigger storage at some point. I am actually running out of room. So we'll take some spruce. I'm not sure if I'm definitely gonna do that or not, but I'll take it with me as an option. Don't honestly have that much wood, really. Gonna need to chop down some more trees. But that's fine, we got our tree farm now to do that exact thing. So maybe we'll do that in a bit, actually. What else am I gonna need? Cobblestone, I said I wanted some of. Maybe just grab a stack, and then, do I have a spare stone cutter? I do, I thought I did. There we go, we'll take that with us. We could maybe add in some lanterns. Let's craft a few more of them, actually. I think they've just got torches everywhere. And lanterns do look a little bit nicer. And besides, I've got like tons and tons of iron at this stage. So I don't mind using a little bit to make the village look nicer. Probably should get some chains actually if we're going to get lanterns. Those two things kind of go hand in hand. Okay, that should probably be enough. Is there anything else? Probably not in that chest. Might end up needing another shovel, actually. Because if I'm sorting out the pathway, I'm probably going to break mine at some point. You can also see I've got quite a lot of levels. I'm guessing in between videos I must have been doing some AFKing at the Skelly spawner. I don't remember, it's been a little while. But I don't know where else they would have came from, so I'm assuming that's it. But maybe later today we can do some enchanting. See if we can get some good tools. Alright, let's go and get ourselves a horse. Question is, which one? Do we get one of these outside the stables, or do we get one that's already in the stables? Oh, how are the LAs doing? Well, there's one of you. Where's your friend? Friend? Where have you gone? That's a little bit sad. Now he's all alone. Maybe he's in the treehouse? Oh, that was a big jump. It's the only thing I think. Like, he got stuck up here. Nope. Okay. We'll leave him to it. Maybe at some point he'll return again. But that's not the concern for today. Alright. What horses have we got here? I think I've taken you somewhere. I don't think I've actually taken you anywhere. At least I don't remember doing it. Are you tamed? You're tamed? Okay, I must have done it at some point. Can we stick some horse armor on you? Why not? Looking snazzy. Okay, I'd say he's a little bit faster than me. Yeah, he's definitely faster than me. Okay. This will probably be a big time saver. The type of project that I'm going to just need to grab a couple of resources every now and again. And it's not exactly a quick trip over. Well, in the grand scheme of things it kind of is. But not if I'm walking. Oh, didn't bring anything to hitch him up with. That's okay, we'll make a horse hole. A horse hole will work perfectly fine. Right here. Hey, you're being good. Not running off. I appreciate that. There we go. Okay. Put a torch. There you are. Holy villagers. Wow. There are so many of you guys. I almost want to do a head count just purely out of curiosity. But I don't think I'm going to be able to. There must be like at least 20, right? In the whole village? It's kind of awesome. Maybe we could actually set up like a lot of trades. I'm not sure how, because my plan was to... Oh, don't make more. We don't need more of you guys. My plan was to kind of chuck one of them in each of the houses. And then each house would have like a different trade that we could go to. You guys need to stop it. Honestly. But I don't think there's enough houses for that. Now they're on the roof. Oh my god, it's chaos. Alright. Well. I've realised I was actually meant to go chop some trees, wasn't I? That's okay. We'll make a little start and at some point we'll go off and get some more resources. But for now, we're going to do a super simple change. Like I said, we're not really trying to do anything major around here. Just tiny little improvements. Like this, for example. Like that. That just looks a little bit better, right? Really small stuff like that. Might do something different with that roof because that gets a bit too close to the window. definitely going to swing my pickaxe and hit one of these guys today. It's just... it's just going to happen. It just is. How do these shut? See? Super simple change. Let me show you guys. Let me show you something. You just put these here. There you go. See? See that? And then 2 stairs above. Does that not look a lot better? Well, maybe. I like it anyway. My goodness, it's an absolute party. You know what? There's enough villagers. I feel bad for taking their bed, so I'm gonna sleep over here beside the bell with this poor guy who's clearly stuck. Just doing some crafting here. Getting myself some oak slabs. Because I think something I could do just to improve this house. I think maybe the best way to do this is just go around house by house. Otherwise I'm going to be all over the place. I feel like that window was very close to the roof. If we just do slabs. There we go, that looks so much better. Then we can get another stair and just pop that under there. Yeah, that's loads better. Again, tiny changes. Barely altering anything, honestly. But hopefully, overall, it'll make a nice difference. Is there an iron golem in that house? There is, okay. Fair enough. There we go, nice. I could probably do it shaping some of this terrain as well. Like, why is this grass touching the roof? Just doesn't really seem right. There we go. Okay, anything else we want to do different here? Can make this look a little bit nicer, something like that. So, would you like to get out? I don't really know how. I guess you can stay. Keep whoever's living inside that house very well protected. Do we really want hay bales just everywhere? I feel like I should get rid of some of these. I won't necessarily keep them, I'll just replace them somewhere else. In a maybe location that makes sense. I don't think they've got any like animal pens. Unless there's some over here. Maybe not. We'll keep them on hand though. Oh, we got a stone cutter. Oh, not a stone cutter, a stone mason who's picked up my stone cutter. That's how you've become about. I think for now I'll just leave it as that, other than maybe if we can get a lantern instead of the torches. Not really a good place to do that, is there? Unless I can break that one and stick that there. And then maybe slab either side. Okay, yeah, that looks a little bit better. We can do the same around the back as well, I guess. There we are. Alright, I'd say for now, that house is done. And that's all we're really going to do at each of them. Maybe one slight change. What if I... Oop, whoops. Not what I was meant to do. Break that block in the center. Does that look a little bit better? Slightly. Ever so slightly. Probably to the point it's not even worth doing, but I will anyway. Actually, how would this look? I felt like that would maybe look weird. Yeah, no, that's a no-no. That's right, you gotta try these things in order to know if it's gonna work or not. Okay, cool. I'm not going to fuss with the inside of the house too much because, let's be honest, that doesn't really matter. I might change a couple of things if we set up some villagers with their trading stations. And I think a clever way we can actually keep the villagers inside and also safe from zombies. There's a little trick. If you place your door sideways and then close it like that. Obviously there's no villager inside of here at the moment, but assuming there was, they're going to register that door as open, I think. Or is it closed? It basically means they can't use it anymore. So they're like trapped inside, and it also means zombies can't get inside. I know it works for zombies. I'm not 100% certain about villagers. Yeah, that's a good start. Could definitely do with doing something in the center here with these like market stalls. Just not sure what. Maybe turning them into actual tables potentially. Actually, you can probably stay as full blocks like that. Super simple change, but it does make a difference. Alrighty, I think they're enjoying it. They're seeing the potential. Hopefully you are too. Let's go around and fix up a few more of these houses, shall we? So that is every single one of these houses, ever so slightly altered. Are you liking it? By the factory up here, probably not so much. But all of them have very subtly been changed. Mostly just the roofs, but then a little bit with like cobble stairs just underneath windows and making the doorways look a little bit nicer. Really tiny changes, but I think overall just kind of makes everything look a little bit neater and different. And I like it. I think it's a good job well done. The next thing I want to do, well, there's a couple of things actually. One, I definitely want to sort out the pathways, but that's going to be quite a task, and I'm going to put it off for now because it's basically going to mean digging up this entire area and pathing it again. But I think I want to have the bell somewhere else. You know, this is an important part of the village. It's just kind of placed on an oak plank. It's not that impressive, and I think they look a little bit nicer when they're hanging as opposed to on top of something. So if we maybe make, do I have fences? No, can I nab some? I'm gonna take these up here. Hope you don't mind. That's actually also probably not enough, so I'm gonna need to take down another lamppost. Sorry villagers, I'm just destroying your home. I think these might actually be the only two, so they probably won't be missed, and they are right in the way. Grab some fences, and just make a like simple awning, basically similar to what we have over here. Slabs just across the top, or is that going to look a little bit silly? Let's see. Yeah, it suits the rest of the village. I think if I was building something completely new, I'd go for something different, but the villages are actually kind of basic. So something like this works, honestly. I do kind of want less torches and more lanterns, so I think anywhere where we've got torches placed down, if I could replace that with just a lantern or two, I think overall that would make it look just a little bit neater. So maybe we'll just stick one lantern on each of those. It's a bit nicer of an area, I'd say. What happens if I ring this bell? I didn't think anything. Oh, no, I've panicked them. Do they all come flooding to this place? Or do they just panic because they think there's a raid? I know something happens when there's a raid, but that's not something I'm experimenting with. I've also realized why there's so many leatherworkers. That's because there's 2 of these buildings, and each of those have 3 cauldrons outside and another cauldron inside. And so it's the same over there. So there's, what is that, 8 leatherworkers? Quite a lot. Quite a lot indeed. Okay, I think we need to take this tree down because that is right in the way. And something else I definitely am realizing I'm going to have to do is craft some beds to bring over, because a lot of these guys just don't have a home to go to when it gets to nighttime. So it does mean we're going to double up in a lot of the houses, but that's alright. I'm sure they won't mind. They're friendly enough with each other. Maybe I'll just have a quick round, make sure there's no more torches like over here. A lot of these houses are built with even numbers, so it means placing lanterns is kind of tricky. Because obviously you can't place it in the middle there, that's just too upside down stairs. Unless we get like a chain and do something like that, which I guess doesn't look too bad. Could be worse. But now those torches are broken, I don't think there's anything else. Also, all of the iron golems are just going further and further up this hill, and I don't know why. Like, you think they would stay near the village to try and protect everyone. But they're like, oh, that's a sheep, not an iron golem, my bad. But there's one over here. Like, what are they doing? Very strange. Nice vantage point from up here, though. Definitely looking nice. Alright. Let's take a quick trip back to the base, drop some supplies off, and gather some new ones. Oh, that's better. Clean inventory, everything dropped off. Horse, are you gonna stay put? Hopefully. Fingers crossed, I should be able to spot him if he wanders off anyway. But I think let's take a quick walk over to our sheep pen and nab some of the wool from this place. I don't know how many beds to make. I guess maybe just one more for every building, and that hopefully should cover it. If not, then we're just going to have some homeless villagers. Wonderful work, sheep. Good timing. Oh, and you. Thank you. I don't really have many colours, so 10 beds, does that seem like enough? Sure, we'll go with 10 pink, or maybe just white beds actually. Not use all of my pink wool. Oh, has my ally come back? Or is it still just the one? Still the one. Where's the other one gone? How are we doing for eggs? Oh, okay. Good. We're doing good for eggs. Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world that he's ran off. I'm sure it'll surface eventually. As long as that one stays put, I don't mind. Just don't want them following me and giving me the eggs. I don't really want them, because this is what I'll do with them. No chicken. Okay, we need to grab 30 planks as well if we're going to make all of those beds. What else do I need? I'm trying to think before I start walking over. Because I tend to do that. I'll just go so far and then realise I needed one more item and have to come all the way back. Right, we'll craft them when we're over there. Haven't seen any cats yet either, which is surprising considering how many iron golems that village is producing. I would have thought there would be a cat as well, but I guess not. Horse, let's just drag you back over a little bit. You're getting a bit lost. It's alright. I'd say it's something I do want to make. Now, I'm not 100% certain on what I want to do with all of the professions, but I would really like one mending villager. Now, I'm not going to get this mending villager and get it to 1 emeralds and have unlimited emeralds for the rest of the time in this world, or unlimited mending books. I just want it there as an option. Preferably if I could get a really expensive emerald trade, that would actually be better. You know, tempt me even less. But I would like the option to get mending. Like, I'd like to have some... Oh, hello. Oh, that actually made me jump. I'd like the option to get some on my boots, my leather boots, and my fortune pickaxe. Other than that, I'm not really bothered. But we'll deliberate more on that in the morning. Okay, are we safe? Everybody's alive, I hope. Horse, let's put you back in your hole. There we go, okay. Don't see any zombie villagers, so fingers crossed we are all okay. But yes, I would like to get just one mending villager. Because I like having the leather boots, so if I go up in the powdered snow, I don't fall through it. And I've got a mending fortune pickaxe at home. And there's nothing like going mining with a fortune 3 mending efficiency 4 pickaxe. Like, it's just fun and I want to do that. But I don't really have an easy way to get a mending book without getting really, really lucky. So if I could kind of force my hand a little bit and get myself a mending villager, that would be ideal. But again, I'm hoping, weirdly, for a really expensive one. Like, if I could get a stack of emeralds for a mending book, that would honestly be kind of perfect. The question is, which house do I want to set that one up in? Because I've been thinking I'm not going to trap many of them. The villagers, that is. I was planning to kind of like, you know, have the stonemason in here and the cartographer over in that building and have each specific one. I think I'm maybe just going to craft a whole bunch of workstations and dot them around in the houses or beside them or something. And then they can kind of just pick and choose as and when they find a workstation. But for now, we do need one to be the librarian's house, which... maybe we'll do the double one over here. Oh, I feel like I should do a small one, otherwise it's just a bit of a waste of space, isn't it? Okay, one of you two are going to be my librarian. Could you come this way? Oh, we got somebody. Ah, he's locked onto it. Okay, it's fine. Keep that thought. Hold on to it. And over here. Nope, I've bamboozled them both. Okay, this one spotted it now. That's alright. Just need you to come all the way in and find it there. Can any of you do that? Please. Have you locked onto it? I think you have, actually. You have. Okay, perfect. Now, hopefully I don't get the trade too fast. Oh, come on. Let's get you back in here. Come on. In you come. All the way. Nope. I'm gonna see if this door trick works. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Did that work? Yes, see, he can't get out now. I'm just gonna have to go really careful when I want to access this place. Right. Okay, phew. I thought maybe I'm gonna have it from the get-go. So I'm not going to worry about doing this too much at the moment. We've got him trapped. That's the main thing. Okay, that doesn't work. Good to know. Good to know. Somehow that door is mysteriously opened. I'll sort something else out. Maybe I'll do like trapdoors. That should work. But yes, I need to make sure I have emeralds and a book on me. Or at least emeralds so I can lock the trade if needed. But I will be back for you. If you could just stay there. We'll do that for the moment. Let's craft a bunch of beds. This is an easy task. This is one I can do without much thought. So how many houses do we actually have? Got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think 9, 10. I did the perfect amount because we're not counting that one over there. Got the exact amount of beds needed. That is perfect. I guess we'll just double up. There's probably some I could put more than 1 bed in, which I guess if that seems like it's needed, I'll do it. But for now... Oh, so yeah, this one already has 2 beds. That's right, it can have a 3rd. The one with the iron golem in. So hopefully the villagers will start to notice the fact that there are new beds in here, and when it actually gets to night time, they'll go inside and be safe. Because I do worry for them a little bit out here. Oh, it is cramped and cozy in this one. Well, I can't really block the entranceway, so we are going to have to do that. Maybe not the best layout in the world. But as long as they can access it, that's the main thing. Oh, this one doesn't even have a bed. What a waste. We'll just stick it there, I suppose. Maybe that's an odd placement, I'm not sure. How many more we got? 4. Okay, does that make sense? We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, we may actually be 1 short, because these 2 buildings are like next to each other. Excuse me, you're in the way. Thank you. Oh yeah, okay, if we're gonna skip any of them, let it be that one. So these are the last 2 over here? I believe so. Okay. So that should give us, what, like 20 something beds in the whole village? Which, fingers crossed, is enough for them all. Although I'm willing to bet they won't even spot them. And they will just choose to spend their nights outside. Right, awesome. We do have these hay bale stacks still. Trying to think of a good place to put them. Maybe just up against a couple of the houses. Before they were sort of just plonked right in the center of the pathway, which is maybe like the worst place for them to go, because then they're just right in the way. But if we just do this a couple times, hopefully should make it look a little bit nice. I do definitely need to do something with a few pieces of terrain like this. This just seems wrong. Actually, you know what? We can fix that right now by just doing that. 1 second. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Awesome. Oh, they're all starting to crowd around the bell now. Maybe let's see if we can do a head count. If they're all gonna flock over this way, we'll see if we do actually have enough. Oh, that is gonna be difficult. That is gonna be difficult. Well, I'll try. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I count you? I'm not sure. 13, 14. Okay, at least 14. Probably more so like 20. A lot of villagers, either way. Well, that didn't take long at all. I've maybe broken and placed that like turn 10 times, and that's kind of like the perfect cost. Basically half a stack of emeralds for a mending book. These are all that I've got, so I'll take that. actually. Thank you very much, buddy. Good job. So now I need to kind of put a rule in place, I think, for myself. Because now I have easy access mending books. I don't just want to be coming over here all of the time and getting them. I've also put these trapdoors here so I can easily leave and come back in and he should be safe. So I think the rule I'm going to make is no trading for emeralds, at least not yet. Or if I do, I can't use those emeralds to get mending books. I kind of like the idea of going mining for mending, you know? Gives me a purpose to go back down into the caves, and yeah, 30 emeralds is pretty expensive when you haven't got any sort of villager trading set up. So I think that's the rule. We'll say we have to mine for those emeralds in order to get ourselves a mending book. But generally, I'll just try maybe not to buy them all that much. As I said, I only really want it... Oh, let's take the horse actually. I only really want it for my pickaxe and my leather boots, because I don't even really need leather boots if I'm being completely honest. I wear them usually because I'm around powdered snow a lot in my other world. But this one, unless I go into the mountain, I don't really come across it. So yeah, maybe I don't need leather boots, but still, I kind of like having them on anyway. Then if I go on adventures in powdered snow territory, I'm safe. So really, it's just those two things that I want mending for. But if I just try and limit how many I can actually get, and saying I can only have them through mined emeralds, I think is a pretty good compromise. But that is not going to stop me from enchanting my pickaxe right here, right now, and getting... Oh, that's gonna be fun to use. There's just something so satisfying about using a full-blown, you know, proper fortune pickaxe when you go mining. I'm wondering if this is going to be... Oh no, not too many levels, that's fine. I didn't want to waste all of them on something like this. There we go. Awesome. Maybe if we get efficiency 5 at some point would be good, but I'm not going to worry about that too much just yet. And, you know, there's always netherite that I can get, but I think I'm a ways off doing that for the moment. Sounded like I just double slammed my door. Okay, where's the horse gone? He's over there. Still local, that's fine. Okay. Put some of this back, and I guess while we're over here, and while I've got all these levels, before I die and lose them, should we do some enchanting? May as well, right? I think the next thing I would like is a diamond axe. I'm getting pretty fed up of slowly chopping trees. If I could have a little bit of speed, that would be really nice. So I'm looking for an efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Don't mind if it's got fortune or silk touch, those are just bonuses. Preferably fortune. I find silk touch gets a little bit annoying on an axe because then you get the leaf block. But yeah, just a fast, durable axe that I can use for my day-to-day stuff. Oh, need lapis. Back and forth, back and forth. I feel like that's all I do. Tell you what, we're going to lose the horse if I just let him free roam. I still probably need you for a moment, buddy. So if you're okay to just hang about somewhere, that would be great. Let's make you a little hole over here. Oh, no, let's not do that. That's a bad hole for you to go to. Make him a hole somewhere else. He's wandering off already. There we go. Okay, come back. Now, because I've got so many levels, it does give me plenty of chances to get this axe, and I can get levels pretty easily, so I don't mind if I have to waste them a little bit using the grindstone to get rid of the levels or the enchantment. But yeah, I really would... I didn't even get the lapis. Didn't even get the lapis. I really would like a good axe. Tell you what, let's just take a few stacks. Keep them in there. Oh, you know what would be a good idea actually? Pro tip, if you are doing enchanting and you got a lot of levels, bring some books and just check the book trade, because every now and again there's a really good one and you might not want to waste it on enchanting an actual tool. So for instance, Fortune 3, yeah, I don't really care about that. Power 4, I care about that even less. So I guess let's see what this gives us. Oh, that's kind of annoying because it's great. We're just missing the unbreaking. Okay, I know this is probably gonna pain a lot of you taking that level off or that enchantment off, but I think I'd rather go again. Okay, so that's Silk Touch. That's Efficiency 3. We'll take the Silk Touch. That's way worse. That is way worse. Okay, let's go again. So right, we got the Skeleton Farm. We can easily get more levels. Feather Falling. Ooh, that is actually quite a helpful book. Because if I do get a good pair of boots, I would like Feather Falling. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. Fortune 2. Oh, that is terrible. That is really bad, but I'll do it anyway. Still no unbreaking. Gonna have to go again. We've got, what's that, 4 more attempts? Or 3 more attempts? Fortune 3, okay, quick check of the book. Power 4, it's giving me all the power books. Still no unbreaking, really? Man, it does not want to let me have it. Fortune 2 again. Okay, power 3. Come on, this is the time. Just... yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. What would that have been? That's protection 3. Okay, I think for now, we'll leave it at that. Put our books in there. And tell you what, let's actually go grab our other books that we've got in here. I think these are just from looting places. If I ever get a mace, I've got a couple of density books, which is nice. There we go. Okay, not the best axe ever. Well, actually, no, that's pretty good. Beggars can't be choosers, and right now I'm begging. And choosing. But that is going to be a grand help when it comes to doing anything wood related. Okay, awesome. Still no cat yet, which is surprising. But maybe we'll get it in a bit, because go sleep through the night and in the morning rescue my horse wherever I put them. Can't find them right now. Oh, down over there. And we'll head back to the village and do some more work with a brand spanking new axe. I have rescued the horse, I've patched in the hole, and I have been very busy crafting away. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of workstations. Try to get 2 of every type other than the leatherworker. We don't need more of them. And brewing stand. I don't have enough end rods or blaze rods to make any more. In fact, I have no blaze rods. So this is the only one I've got, but I think I've got them all. Doesn't seem like enough, but it is, I think. And hopefully that should at least give some professions to a few of the stragglers that we've got just wandering the village. It will give them something to do, because they look pretty helpless at the moment. Oh, I also don't have a lectern because, well, we got one of them, don't really need any more. And if I decide I do, well, I'll probably make separate little homes for them, like this guy has. So, I'm sorry to you, but that stonecutter is not staying. If you want to come find one of the new ones, then by all means, come on through. Okay, we got composters. I think that is a pretty obvious place where we can put them. I'm just going to place them up by the farm, which I think there is just the single one up here on top of this little ledge. Don't think there's any more, though I could be wrong. We'll go up to here anyway. It'll give us a good vantage point. Hey, buddy, you are going to get some friends. I'm actually going to move that because stuff keeps trampling your crops. Yeah, I think it's you, actually. You keep trampling your crops. Do we need more than 2, actually? Tell you what, I'll just pop 1 there for now. There you go, have a carrot. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I don't have enough carrots for that. But you're very keen to sell, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, here we go. I don't even know where you've come from. Got another one over here. Ah, you know what? Let's just do another composter, like over here. There we go. Then we got 3. Oh, there's so many. I don't even know if I got enough workstations, honestly. 2... Oh, that's the composters. Okay. Oh, the farmers. They're all going back to the bell for a little bit of chit-chat before the day ends. Okay, what else have we got? We don't need to spend the rest of the days doing this. I guess most of these can probably go inside somewhere. I think that makes the most sense, doesn't it? It's just I don't really know where there's going to be space. But this is space enough, I would say. We could probably fit... is there anything inside of you? Only that. And that. Going to replace these for 2 furnaces. There we go. Might actually end up having to double up quite a lot for this because there's not that many houses around. Okay, inside of here. Hello, big guy. Let's do about a barrel, some of the wooden blocks. And then we'll have that. There we go. Hopefully they find these eventually. I don't really know what their like targeting radius is, but fingers crossed it's high enough. Okay, all of these we still have 2 left of. Yeah, like in here, we can probably just put the 1 and that's gonna be it. I'm afraid. I guess some of them we could put outside actually, because then at least we'll see them doing their work. Okay, one more for a stone cutter. Is there anything in this one? Not sure what I haven't put inside of things. No, okay, that's alright. We can place a stone cutter right there. Maybe not the safest of things to put beside a bed. And then I feel like some of these are just more suited to inside blocks. Brewing stand, we don't have one of them in yet. Okay, I'm seeing some different professions, that's nice. Okay, they're definitely picking them up, that's the main thing. Anything in here? Nope, but there is now. Don't actually... Oh, hello. Would you like to go to bed? You could just say excuse me, and that would work. They're a little bit rude, these guys. Right, let's break that one while we're here. Or so you're going to have to stay put for the moment. We are losing daylight. Now, do we want to put any of them outside? I guess a stone cutter makes sense outside. I guess the furnaces also do. It's like the stony blocks. I feel like I could imagine being outside of a build. This will pop you there. And all of a sudden, it does just like plunge you into darkness. Ah, sure, why not? We'll get even more villagers over here by this building. And maybe we'll do the same with the other leather workers. Why are there so many cauldrons, honestly? I don't quite rightly know. Nothing in this one. That's alright. That can be a cartographer. If we break that one there. And honestly, if you don't mind, buddy, because I can hear monsters, I'm gonna take a nap with you. Never mind. There's a monster nearby. That makes sense. Okay. Let's pick up the speed a bit. And there we go. That can be the last one. A little bit cramped in here, but that kind of goes for all of them. But that should give us, eventually, when they all find them, that looks like they're doing that. Slowly. One of every trader that we can have if we get to that point. I think we're a ways off villager trading yet, at least properly. Oh, there's a bit of a queue to get inside this one. Is that one of the doors that I placed down weird? I think it actually may have been. Excuse me, can I just... Okay, that's right, I'll go through the wall. Right, they will just burst in. Oh, that's funny. Right, let's place this door down normally this time, so they should be able to use that. Man, it is busy in here. Oh, that didn't work. There we are. You're not really helping. You're unnecessarily crowding this area, but hey, you do you, buddy. As long as you're defending the place. And our farmers are up there. I think there's 3 of them now. Yeah, look at them. Doing great work. Well, kind of. They're just sort of pacing back and forth at the moment. Trampling their own crops. But I can't see... no, you're not a nitwit. Or not a nitwit, just an unemployed villager. No, I think, honestly, maybe all of them have a job. I'll know for certain when it comes to chatter time and they all crowd around this bell, then we can take a proper look at them. But for the meantime, begrudgingly, I think it's time I sort out this pathway. Because it is a mess right now. Look at you guys. I don't think I see any unemployed villagers. So I think we've actually done it. Oh, is it bedtime? That's usually what happens. They all just suddenly disperse. Yeah, I think we've actually got a job for everyone. That's good going. Good job, everyone. Okay, so... Oh, and babies. Do we need more villagers? Is that really required? I guess so. Now, I know this looks super... like square and grid-like, and that's kind of the idea. I mean, the villages kind of look like that by default anyway. I've just sort of smoothed it off. But I would like to add just a little bit of variation, and I'm thinking if just every now and again, like if I have a nice straight bit here, I just bring in a couple of blocks, maybe even go out every now and again. Just something very, very minor like that, just so it's not completely straight. But for the most part, it kind of is. Now, it's hard to tell when 1, it's tipping down, and 2, these are still dirt blocks. I think, actually, I don't know if I like the extended ones. I think, if anything, we're just going to bring it inwards, because the pathways are already quite wide in themselves. Tell you what, let me just do it along this section, maybe. Like this stretch, and then we'll kind of see where we're at, and hopefully some of the grass grows. Everyone going to bed? Yep. Oh, look at you. It's actually kind of cute. Oh my goodness, well that was terrifying. Man, they grow up so fast. Okay, right, let's go to sleep and then break and play some path. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move you again. Well, as you can see, I went ahead and did the entire village pathway in that same way, and I would say overall it is an improvement. It doesn't look quite as a cat grid-like as, but that's the first cat I've seen. What are the chances? I was about to head home for the day. Let's get this guy, I suppose. But yes, I would say it looks a lot better this way, so I'm very glad I've done that. Where's it gone? Come on, kitty kitty. Is that you over there behind those grass? Yes, it is. Oh, please don't run away. Really could use Swift Sneak. It's definitely one of those late game items I'm missing. Even more than the Elytra. Come on, cat, please. Stop running away. Not having it, is he? I'll catch him off guard. Okay, he's right there. Come on. Look at this fish. Look at this delicious fish. There we go. Yep, this way. Careful. Oh, look at that. You're a one fish kitty. Ragdoll, is that what you are? I can never remember. But you're very cute, and you need a name, so if you've got suggestions, let me know in the comments. But I think overall, I am happy to call this place complete. We've totally transformed this entire village, not only with the houses, but also the pathways and the villagers themselves. We freed them all from a hole. maybe the best thing I've done for them. Not sure what they think about the aesthetic changes, but I guess they're happy with that one. Oh, where's my cat? My cat has probably found a bed. Oh no. There you are, come on. What are you doing? I'm gonna have to get a lead, aren't I, to bring you home? Nope, okay, you're gonna follow me. There we go. Alright, let's make a move before the cat changes their mind.